Now I will say Olaf is not the only champion that can do stuff like that, but he's definitely the most annoying to play against. Not CCable, has that vamp. As long as he keeps refreshing those Ragnarok with his auto attacks, just can't get CC'd. Will be the Rumble last pick here. Not sure if I love it. We saw the Kana has been getting shots.
Halfway to Meganar, has level 6, Vault Breaker across the wall, hits onto Real Edge. Kana begins to open up, Mainta trying to walk across. There's the equalizer, flag and drag onto Yike, and Yike just went for it, but Na'Vi immediately pounced.
What the lane setup for that play. So great tandem and a good look.
Real Edge flashes forward, gets the smite Miasma down with the Cataclysm as well as Yike can't escape. Perfectly played from Na'Vi. Mwah! Beautiful.
Britney Spears agrees, that's toxic. What a combo by Bobby and Real Edge. The flash Miasma in the Cataclysm spells DOOM for Yike, who's falling further and further behind. A 600 goal lead now for Real Edge as he's taking that first dragon of the game.
Yeah, you can see as well, the force of will to pull the Scuttle Crab out was the idea for KC. It's like, hey, we drag it out, you can get the smite, but Yike's smite wasn't upgraded. So it went down to 900 HP and Real Edge was like, I'm having that. Tasty bit of crab for myself. Good play from KC to force Na'Vi away from this dragon. And as the patience
the Victor.
Yeah, the two low mobility mages are the main options, really.
Yeah, and they also have a Jarvan. So the good thing is that Paris can possibly force their flash for them to Real Edge, Cataclysm, then lock them down. I think that's a really cool combo they have. And it makes me wonder a little bit why they
break away from Yike, and that will be first dragon of the game alongside the first 3 grubs. Going over to Na'Vi.
Yeah, and we said it. To get mid push, you need to push the wave. And
Tempered Fate down, Miasma down. Yeah, trying to dodge to the side of it. Flashes away from Cataclysm. Good cosmic binding, but with the Stand United coming in, Paris has to flash away. Kalist here for the chase as well. If only he had an ultimate to chase down Paris, who's going to begin to walk away. Caught out in the gravity field. Flag and drag from Relech does not collect onto Kalist. A magical journey out will get Na'Vi to safety.
5-man here though.
Na'Vi looks to the invade. Relech has to flash over the wall as KC have invested 5 towards this top side. Poby the new target. Miasma down, Scatter the weak, Busio flash torn, and Poby unleashed power. The Chamber of Nace is not enough.
Na'Vi, they haven't really gotten anything since that early game. Now Kana jumps in.
And it's about to go Mega Gnar. Mainta here gets overheated, slammed into the wall by the Gnar. There's the Stand United for the follow-up. Mainta puts down an equalizer. Can just begin to walk away now, and Kana and Busio burn. Meanwhile on the bot side, it's Yehu the target for Na'Vi, but he keeps him at bay as well. Second Drake of the game will go over to Na'Vi, and Rifthold will be exchanged.
A nice play by Mainta there, getting out of it very sketchy with the Stand United and the Kana Gnar.
So Rifthold charges in, and there we are. KC with first brick will even out the goal between them and Na'Vi, at least in the short term.
Yeah, Kana respecting on the top side as Mainta is pushing there as well for the cross snap.
Oh, I mean, this is one of the easier drives. They've opened up a gap for you, but the Tempered Fate in time. Well done from Paris to avoid that second charge in, and eventually Na'Vi take the tower in the top.
Some joiners
It gives you more gold than the Nexus.
That is
must be worth more. Poby with a pet front gaze here. Miasma down as well. Yehu force low, does still have the flash. Paris on his way across. Cosmic Binding going to be important, and the Cosmic Binding still hits, and Paris just gets the kill. Yehu decides against flashing away. Kana now joins the fray with that TP. A Cosmic Binding doesn't hit this time, and Paris will fall for it. Kana gets an answering kill. Still close with the double long sword. Samdi looking for Yike. Relech going forward.
Yike is very deep here.
Yeah, Samdi's low on mana. Kalist is here. Yike flashes, Vault Breaker, flag and drag for the follow-up. Grabbing field down, but Samdi's already got him. And a Tempered Fate as well onto Kalist.
Oh, where's your flash, buddy?
No flash.
Oh, where's your flash, buddy?
A cataclysmic event for KC as you say Na'Vi need to force a cure that as Relech looks for a flank position, but Kana keeps him at bay. Kana about to go Mega Gnar. Na'Vi have flashes aplenty, only Relech lacking his. Cataclysm up in 5 seconds. The Drake the target, 5k on it. Na'Vi forced back, gated away by KC, and it looks like they might be giving up the ghost on this one. Kana with an R, only onto Relech's for chaos. The equalizer down as well as they look for Kalist and Yehu. Relech goes in with the Cataclysm, but he can't get close enough to the Drake to take it. Kalist gets the shutdown on Relech, and now Na'Vi all trying to retreat, but Samdi scaling on their side, but I look at it and I think, you know, Yehu already at 2 items, Kalist at 2 items. You've got Yike who can dive in, and Kana who's so good at this now at finding good positions in team fights. Gold lead and 1 extra Drake.
But it's still frustrating for Navi, right? Because they got those 2 picks. They got the 2 kills onto the AD carry and jungle of NVT, but still they were later for the objective.
It shows that Victor has been able to put out through this game.
It's also a tierless Cassiopeia. I just saw his build. He went for Rocket Belt and Roa, which is a little bit unconventional. Usually you see the Seraph Embrace on Cassio with the Roa to get rid of tank, but now
Just clips onto the wall, but there's the equalizer, there's the Cataclysm with everyone. Oh, devastation for Karmine Corp. Hell itself. And Navi will take 8 for a little bit.
Yeah, no flash on Yehu. Look at that. That is the target, but this Busio that's called for now.
Busio first. Oh,
God, a damage.
He had flash and heal that whole time. It will be soul point now for Navi. And Baron expiring relatively soon. Mid laners kids.
Yeah.
And Navi continue to push in with their Baron buff here. They will take another tier 2 on the top side. Mainta is forcing Kana back underneath his turret as well.
Yeah.
Yehu, Navi move across.
Yehu is rage splitting right now. That's what I do in solo queue when my team is losing. I go to the side and then I pray.
Guys, I'm 1,500 gold ahead. Can we not just play around me as the miasma comes down to Kana, who gets out with a hop and a skip and a jump away from the Cataclysm, but
it's still going.
Tower. It's still going to be the target. Yehu continues to push in, does have TP, now begins his recall as Busio is on a bit of a flank. Inhibitor down. Oh, he flashes Headbine Gaze. Kalis grounded on the miasma. The Rocket Belt will get you out of this. Poby finds his opposite number as the Victor falls in the base. Navi don't get too much more out of it as Yehu continues to split on the top side. Yike's going to push the wave in mid. Might even be able to get the tower there. Yehu answering with an inhib tower of his own. Kana trying to stop the ports, but he doesn't get either of them.
Free flash from the store. How much would you be willing to pay for it? Don't address that.
For in real life?
No, like in game.
Oh, I mean,
Paris' flash, nothing really used by Casey so far. Still poking and prodding
and
around
still flashes up for their carries as Kana steps forward, trying to build up that mega Gnar bar. The problem for KC is walking into darkness when there is a Cassio on the other side. Oh my god! Oh my god, Relech! The never before seen Dragon Flag combo that just doesn't work. A Stand United on the back line with the Cataclysm coming out. Somebody trying to survive, but Yike is able to get out. Busio takes a tower shot, he walks away, and now Mainta pulled back by the Gnar. Oh, Navi, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone entirely wrong. Busio's going to use his time just to walk towards the fountain. Chased out by Paris, should be able to execute.
Wow. That really just happened.
Yeah, a Dragon Flag.
That really just happened.
Does he get out? He doesn't get out. There's a tower here. Continues to walk. And then he's dead. But Drake, Relech could look for the steal.
And he really wants to, but here, Poppy has arrived. Doesn't have flash quite yet. Will just be the dragon picked up here for KC. But yeah, that fight was a disaster. Frustration on the faces of the Navi coach.
Get the pen out, go to one. Right in, don't do that again. Tempered Fate onto Yike. Miasma down as well. Gravity Field will get the stun onto Relech. Cataclysm, Vault Breaker, they'll turn it back onto this Jarvan who has his own Guardian Angel. An Equalizer down, only clipping onto the heels of Yehu. A Vault Breaker out, still Yike goes down. Mainta trying to chase Busio and Kana towards the bottom side. Scatter the weak on Samdi! And the Unleashed Power finds the kill, and now Kana is bouncing on the heads of his opposition, bouncing on the graves of his enemies as KC clean up the fight. Their team fighting continues to impress as Navi just can't stand up to the test.
It's like watching G2 back in the days. I don't know what happens early game, but KC somehow manages to come back in the game every single time. Just pure team fighting execution right now. Come on, you have to be a little bit careful.
It's the Hunter Baron. This could kill him. This could kill him. Kana tries to jump away. Busio, so Kalis now has to
It's a raid boss.
Okay.
Can they do this?
I think they can. I think Kalis with Siphon Power should have enough shielding to survive through it. Yehu will get a target a couple of times, but they'll kill it.
Okay, they had DBM ready. That was good.
Yeah. They had to wait for Yike to see too much right now. Don't really want to split up as Busio Hex flashes over the wall. Relech goes on to Kana. Nard back. Relech just went straight into the Mega Nard, then Cataclysms. He's a mile away from his team. He puts down the Equalizer. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Paris gets chased out with the Unleashed Power. The Spooky Ghost coming out from that Syndra enough. And they do get damage down, Navi, but they don't get enough to actually kill off anyone of KC.
It's cracks showing in the Navi team fight. Execution right now, they look a little bit disjointed, they look a little bit startled, they don't really know how to approach the fights anymore when they've fallen a little bit behind. Compared it to KC, who always plays together no matter what happens. I think it's clear why this game shows why KC is seen or deemed to be one of the favorites.
And it shows why we've been praising Yehu as well. 14 stacks now on his Medjai's, 4,500 gold ahead in the 1v1 matchup, where everyone on his team is struggling to get more than 100 in advantage over his opponents. Yeah, who's had some really good scatter of the weeks. Unleash power on here again. We'll see a similar situation. Busio likely to be spotted on vision, but look at Busio from the top, Kana from the bottom, Kalis from the middle, Yehu from the side, Yike from the other side.
It's the angles.
It's a 5-man pincer. Kana steps forward. Paris is already almost dead. Kana still has the GA. Here comes Yike. Deal with another. Deal with another. Stand united. There's the Gnar from Kana. Tepefei going a mile behind. And now KC really begin to put their foot down. Really begin to step forward. There's too many ways that you can die as NAVI, and KC
step up if you are the target.
And because NAVI are also aware of that, they're holding off on their resources. And you've already lost one of your players to only a Gnar walking in. Good taunt in from Busio as Paris takes a magical journey out. Cosmic Binding only hits one as Kalis delays taking at that portal himself. KC Great job from the observers to show us the fog of war there. Kalis actually flashless. Tries to trade onto mid. He just kills him with the Arcade Storm! Doesn't quite take it. Stand United coming out. Kalis in the end does get the kill. And they thought he had no flash, but because of it, they have no lives. Kalis almost survives as Paris takes him out in the end, but KC collapse on the rest of NAVI, and NAVI collapse around them. KC, incredible stuff. Kalis left out in the top lane, but he was purely bait at the end of the hook.
It was a bumpy start from KC, but slowly but surely they clawed their way back. Yikes, Vi didn't have the best game so far, but the rest of the team stepped up and helped them across the finish line. They're pushing down the inhibs. This will most likely be the game and in favor of KC.
It was a very bumpy road to get here, and it's only game one of the best of three, but KC showed why they must be feared here in the LEC as they continue their winning ways against NAVI.
It's not a game
the team can go anywhere. Now, the dangerous part about it is that the Zahin comes in, and I really like this from the part of NAVI, and I feel like it set up a beautiful trap on the side of KC. You took out all of the blind picks, and Bessa had to be picked up on top, but you have the...
Or is he?
Something is
This is not good for NAVI, because currently they're separated into a 2v4. Flash away from actually dashes away with the safeguard. Maintor on the front line using the Dark Enclave Q2 to get the knocker, but he has the flash as well. As yeah, KC won that one. They burn in.
Yike will take the Raptors, pushing him away, but Paris has rotated up here. Busio is very strong in this fight.
Does impact back. Smite comes out. It's Yike that gets the Razor Beak. Oh, good Zenith played away from Busio. Yike is low. Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike, follow up from Relash, but he doesn't land the Tempest Cripple. Then he has to dash away. Flash Shield of Daybreak. Yehu gets the kill with the Crystallize. He has no egg, and because of that, he has to flash away. And now Busio needs some help to survive this. A Flash Frost from Yehu into the Frostbite. Not enough to freeze out
down. And it's just overzealous.
Oh, Zenith Blade onto Poby again. He's got no flash. Shield of Daybreak downside. Makes shove, knocks back Busio, but the orders from Yehu earned up. Paris now exhausted as Yehu steals away the double buffs.
Well, okay, scrap all I said before.
I mean, it was true at the time.
It was a genius play by KC, transferring the buffs to Yehu, who is now very ahead on this Anivia, 2-0
Mega
by
Inferno
him.
Bomb just stops the recall. I think if the...
I'm surprised he kept basing in it.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably in the shop or something, you know? Or he just, you know, he Leona in that situation, haven't they?
Made a Mickey?
Yeah.
What's that?
A Michael.
A Michael.
It's, if you take the Mickey out of me, it's like you're mocking me, right? So it's, haha, you've been made a Mickey on. Yeah. Anyway, there's another fight. Flash Frost coming out. As Relech is caught with the Frostbite as well. Good Impale, pulls back Paris. Relech dives back in with the kickback, and the supports are exchanged. Now Relech needs to get out because Yehu's on the chase. Glacial Storm crystallize, and Yike trying to get in range will be close enough for the auto. It's a double from Skana, and in a cat, he pokes his head out, then goes back. Now Kana needs to be careful because he isn't a 2v1, but Yike and Busio are on their way across.
Execution here.
He can, public execution, they dodge it, but the hook shot wall dive doesn't hit. And now Busio's on the chase. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Kalis getting caught out with that Weaver's Wall, tries to walk it out. The seismic shove doesn't connect, and nor does the threaded volley. Kalis
He's insane for holding flash there.
Dude.
It's insane he held flash throughout that segment. That's crazy by Kalis. The confidence to just walk it off. As Paris, yeah, that play didn't really work out. The moment that Leona shows up, it's made a Michael out of you. Once again, so many Michaels made this game.
I mean, the problem for Na'Vi with this Camille pick is that KC, they just always win in Paris.
Yeah.
Right? We were on the road trip last week. They managed to win all 3 series there. They've yet to lose at one of their home road shows.
Which is an insane stat, by the way.
They did lose EWC, but that wasn't one of their home road shows. And now, Paris on the Camille. He's struggling into KC because KC always win in Paris.
You're doing, Medic.
You didn't get it the first time, so I had to repeat the joke.
Thank you for repeating it.
Lucio
it's been a long day.
With the Dread return. Mainta looking for the trade here into the Leona. Shield of Daybreak there for the Stun. The Cultivation of War stacking up on Mainta, but Yike is now on the flank. Mainta's trying to trade into Kana. Kalista walks through the tower range. There's the Impale. They'll pull back. This is Hen. Locked against the wall. He will respawn. Ledge on his way across, has the Dragon's Rage, Grim Deliverance, flash away from Kalis. Mainta flashes for him on the chase. Kana chasing in as well as Paris lands the stun. Mainta falling low, he'll go down as will Kalis. And now KC TPing in assistance. Bird is the word for Yehu as he flies in from the fountain and makes sure that Paris and Relech can't go any deeper.
Yeah, I thought KC was trying to kind of CC lock him so he couldn't reapply his passive.
And it's fun from KC. And Na'Vi are willingly taking the fights that KC are giving them, but Na'Vi are getting more out of the fact that they're usually undermanned in the fight.
That play was definitely overzealous by KC. They went way too deep there, especially with...
That is the question. Who will Michael who? Well, Paris jumps onto Yike. Hexigold have made him down as well as Yike tries to get on the right side of the wall. Lands the double Impale, but he is low, and Sandy can just take him out. Another kill over to the Ziggs. This time
to Yike.
The Yike?
They got Michael.
Oh.
This is your fault, Medic.
No,
I've been casting it with you all day. If I make a bad pun, it's because of you. Okay, we're going in here.
Puns are perfect. The Weaver's Wall coming out from Pobies. They look for Kalis.
Kick into the
seismic shove. What? Kana could be a 2v1 with Relech coming in from the side. Kana still has the flash, has the public execution. Smite out. Relech trying to get the chase down. There's the public execution, turning it back onto the Lee Sin. Seismic shove for the knockback. Mega Inferno Bomb coming in as well. And in the end, Kana falls. Great play from Na'Vi. Capitalize on that weakness, but a good long-range ultimate here. In the end, Kalis couldn't lock Paris up for long enough. Busio, though, looking to lock up Mainta. Mainta needs to stack that passive up as quickly as possible. Exhaust dodges the Zenith Blade. Solid Flare. Deliverance goes in to try and dodge away on that stun. Yehu and Busio running. The Dread return pulls back the Leona, and Relech is here to try and make this mouse feel some pain. Weaver's Wall across. No escape for Busio. The Protoplasm Harness will heal him up. But all that does is delay the inevitable. Na'Vi with a W, dodging the solar flare there as well, so he wasn't stunned.
Yeah, absolutely buffering it. Now Yike wants to try to find a smite back
here. Walks in, Ishtar's impact, knocked back onto Relech, who jumps out of the back of the pit. The Impale coming down as well, this Mega Inferno Bomb. Relech able to get the rip tail. Mainta falling low as Kana forces him to flash out of the back of the pit. Kana flashing in, Yehu there for the follow-up. Dash away with the safeguard out of Relech, who might just have to try and execute. Busio's going to try and stop him from doing it. Relech will die. His shutdown goes over to the Skana. Yehu chasing Poby alongside Kana. Another shutdown to KC.
Na'Vi.
He started up, but now Na'Vi have control over the river. Yike does have flash. Dragon's Rage available as well, and Yike gets the smite. Na'Vi needed to keep him at bay. Dragon's Rage back onto Kana as they look for the chase here. Kana getting slowed by that Tempest. Cripple Seismic Shove knocks him back as well. Yike looks at the flank position. No Impale for him, but Kana's already dead. Now Yike has to flash away. Mega Inferno Bomb not going to connect. Yeah, because the important thing is not the gold or the kills in this moment. It's the fact they give up the third drain. Because that just delays the game for 10 minutes. And we've seen from game one and from KC in the past that the more time you give them, the more likely they are to be able to pull something out of the hat. This time, it's the Scorpion that's splattered the momentum. Or will KC find a trap to catch this mouse in?
Oh, does look like Paris has had some good plays this game. Regina is just gonna be follow-up. And Lucio and Yike obviously have to set them up with their CC.
Yike looking for the steal. Relech actually holding off and taking this blue. Ishtar's impact coming out. Solar Flare there for the follow-up and the Impale. Relech tries to dash away to Paris. Will manage to walk out. Paris exhausted. Hookshot wall dives out himself. Mainta trying to fight towards the bottom side as the curtain's open. Poby looking for Kalist. Paris escapes towards the top side, but Manta is not going to escape. Cultivation of War brings him back up in a moment. There's the Glacial Storm as well. Manta flashes. Yeah, who's still looking for that chase, but in the end, you just have to settle for the Scuttlecraft. Na'Vi able to hold them at bay.
Yeah, 25 seconds until the Dragon. No flash on Mainter and Relich. While all of KC still keep their flashes, ults up and available for almost no one in KC except for Kana and Yehu. Meanwhile, the kick, Mega Inferno Bomb, and the Hextech Ultimatum still available for Na'Vi. If they fight for this Dragon, the ultimate advantage goes to Na'Vi, but the summoner spells are in favor of KC.
Bucio's Solar Flare about to come off cooldown though, so he does have more tool in that arsenal. Yike jumps on. Hextech Ultimatum coming down. Yike forced away and just dies to Sandy. Yeah, who has to flash the seismic shove as well. And that's all done to that fight. Na'Vi will take their third Drake and go to Ocean Soul Point.
I mean, he's walking into the enemy jungle while Kana is on the midway.
Yeah.
It's just very desynced from KC. He's walking by himself against the 6. Camilla just locks him down.
Manta caught out. Public Execution coming down as well. The Lech is in the area, but I think he's given up the ghost on his top laner.
Nice
Yehu
play.
now on a rampage, 4-0-4. Expect to see resets happening at the
Kana here.
42nd mark. Public Execution on Phoebe. Phoebe caught out a little bit. Relech is here to try and save his mid as the seismic shove doesn't connect. Dragon's Rage kick will get Kana under tower range, and now somebody's coming across as well. And Kana has bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. And Na'Vi are very willing to make him chew. Somebody 16 has 3 and a bit items complete. Callisto at 3 as well with the Infinity Edge Rapid Fire Cannon and the Hex Optics. Scuttlecraft secured for Na'Vi.
Tough place to be for KC. Walking in through all this poke, the minefields, the bouncing bombs. The Talia work ground queues. Have to be diligent.
Manta has a flank position as well. Callisto having to deal with that for now.
Good poke.
Deadly Flourish. Good poke onto Manta. Takes him down to half HP. The Drake at 5k. Somebody trying to land some poke of his own, and Bucio falls to half himself.
Bucio's in an awkward position here. He
Yeah,
cannot
he's
really
in
get
no
out of
man's
there.
land. Gets the stun, Solar Flare onto Relech as well. Callisto begins to open up with the Curticle. Meanwhile on the backline, Poby flashes away from the Impale. Paris puts Yehu in the Hexagon Maiden. Kana trying to chase Samdi out, flashes out from that Mega Inferno Bomb. Relech still sitting in the back of the pit, and Yehu is going to try and chase him down. Relech looked for the Sonic Wave, but couldn't land it. The shutdown goes to Callisto, and the Drake will go to KC. They'll try and chase Paris out of it as well. And you get into the Baron fight. As somebody tries to join as well.
But you don't have a jungler. What is your end game here? You cannot walk through the Navia to contest this.
Kill them all, I guess.
Okay, that is an end game, yeah. Mainter.
He looks for the Dread of Return, still doesn't get it. It did fall down to 4 HP. That was close. But then Jin took it, obviously, as is his right. And Sandy caught out now by Yehu. Mega Inferno down as well. Sandy has no mana. Why are you here with no mana? What?
And that is your...
Yehu has egg. Paris is going to hookshot wall dive away, and we'll get the passive out of the Anivia. Like, there is something with Na'Vi, when it gets to like 25 minutes onwards, they just make some mistakes that you should
choice. Is he going to stay in the pit and give over the Dragon, or is he going to try to hold his ground and go for the 50-50 steal? He goes for the former one and just gets absolutely marked.
Oh, great dodge with Public Execution there from Kana from the seismic shove. Mainta's still going to be able to chase him down for now. Gets the knock-up. Kana trying to dash out, still taken out while KC look for Paris. Bucio gets in range for the Shield of Daybreak. Fourth shot.
We're just getting caught everywhere this game.
Paris. And now the mid lane, the wave is getting pushed in. Poby's on his way back. Samdi has the Mega Inferno Bomb. He'll try and clear out bot side. But a couple of the minions avoid it, which means Yehu can continue to wail away at this tower. Kalist has a mid lane wave as well to take down this tier 2. Manta continues to push in the top side. And KC with this Baron just shred through Na'Vi's gold lead. It's just a cacophony of errors, to be honest.
Kana gets caught on top. Bucio gets caught in the jungle. Someone dies on mid. Somebody on enemy
A
ramp.
minute before it comes up. Relech looking for a flank position himself. Will be spotted on vision as he walks around the corner.
Checking.
Paris is face checking. There's a Solar Flare. Dodged it with the Hexagon Maiden. Bucio going in. Manta exhausted as well as Yehu looks for the flank. Grim Deliverance coming out from Manta. He's locked up and stunned into the wall, and Bucio heals up with that Protoplasm harness. Meanwhile, a Crystallize on Sunday means that Yehu gets to open up with the Frostbite, but Yehu has to use the stopwatch to avoid the threaded body. Curtains open. Kliss trying to close this game up, and he finds the snipe on Sunday. Poby follows suit into an early grave as Kana takes him out. And now Na'Vi only have 2 left, and KC have all 5 members to chase them down. Yike's going to get the stun onto Paris. Relech trying to get back to his fountain. The Impale goes wide. Bucio trying to get across the wall with a Hex Flash. Paris also escaping with the hookshot wall dive, but KC, their intentions are not for the kills, they're for inhibitors instead.
I mean, the mouse got sent in. And Leona went on the mouse and created this absolutely winning fight for KC. They just have more items. They're 1.1k gold ahead only, but it feels like it's way more. They just look like
they're
more
just going to
damage.
win the game. They're just going to win the game. Mainz is up in 6 seconds. Paris is there trying to defend, but he's locked in his own fountain as KC once again from the jaws of defeat grasp victory here against NAVI. And NAVI will be kicking themselves. Both games were in their hands, and KC just ripped them right out.
And there's something so cinematic about Yehu locking them in their own base with a massive